What's it be? How's it going? What's up, my fellow brownies and Pegasus sisters? I am back with another read-through of My Little Pony and Human and His Friendship is Magic. Yashi, Machi, and chapter 28. This is the end. Question mark. I'm curious of what happens. Okay, I mean, last time we left off, we ended up getting an epic battle scene, a start of a battle scene, and see a sad past of the man, which turns out had a lot to do with Kirk, just a little bit, but mostly with the other gods. You gotta admit, those gods were kind of douchebags. Yeah. Anyway, let us start reading this right now. I can't wait. Okay, so I got the permission to use her to I talked to Shinola Jump Boy and I'm talking to the person who did the cover art for it. So hopefully in this video when I upload it, hopefully I'll have it in there. But if I don't, oops. So without further ado, let's just read. Let's see now. Chapter 28. This is the end. Or is it? That's not the title, but it's like a question mark at the end of it, so I just added that for fun. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. You have to deal with my gassy ass. Woo. I don't know why. I've been, like, really gassy lately. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do this. Equestria, unknown. Joseph Brooklyn and the man are charging towards each other, screaming from the top of their lungs. What is this, Sparta? Yeah! Of their lungs, like a roaring lion. Adrenaline pumped through their veins, forgotten almost everything except themselves. Fighting, they raise their fist, gaining the momentum for their charge. Oof. The human's expression has a mixture of anger and determination. Gritting his teeth together, an amazing sensation fills his entire body like another form of life flowing inside, giving him so much more power. Joe concentrates his energy into the punch and hoping it would be enough to defeat the man. One punch is not going to do it. What are you, One Punch Man? Come on! Yes, I read the manga. Deal with it. However, the man with the great Hakamask? I don't know. Feels his energy flowing through as well. It had been a very, very long time since he had this much power. Oh, how fantastic it feels. Clenching his fist even tighter, M yells, giving his punch maximum force. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. The man and Joe's punches swiftly clash into each other, fists creating a massive bang. Sparks are of fire. Wait, fire? Dang flapping Rainbow Dash! How many times have I gotta tell you to stop doing that? Sorry. Well, it's kind of funny though with your reaction and everything. I don't like it when you do that. No, I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm here for their entertainment. Too bad. So, I heard in the last video that you were making, you have an epic fight scene, if I do believe. Yes. Yes, I am. So who else are you hiding here anyway? What you talking about? Well, you said I heard someone in here earlier. Well, something, or some pony in here. Who were you talking to earlier that came from the portal? I don't know what you're talking about. No word reason. I didn't even say anything yet. What are you looking at? Ah, nothing! How about we just get back to the read-through? Okay, guys. Frankly, I've been hiding Chrysalis since she's in here and everything. Yeah. And it's driving me crazy every time she does like a pop out somewhere. Oh, God, I'm like slitting bullets here. Who are you talking to? None of your business! Let's just get back to the read-through, shall we? Yes, I want to see what happens. The man and Joe's punches swiftly clash into each other, their fists creating a massive bang. Sparks of fire, electricity burst across the smallish lone island. The waves become gigantic and the wind halts its breeze. Joe and Em are blasted away from each other, crashing into the ground. Whoa, now that's what I call a sucker punch. I know, right? It only would be a sucker punch if they made contact with the freaking man with the mask. But then again, he does have a good reason for this, but come on, he doing this stuff is not right. That's not right. I agree with you. Joe slowly gets up. The man groans, hold on. Okay. The man groans slightly, getting himself up. Damn it. That was more than I expected from this power. Even the human, he thought. No comment. The man groaned slightly, getting... Oh wait, I already read that. Oops. Joe slowly gets up, breathing slowly while shaking. Whoa. I feel like I can do anything. Hey, don't let that much power get to your head, buddy. So much faster, stronger, and the crash, I'd hardly feel any pain. Yeah, once the power's gone, you're going like, oh God, what the hell hit me? And I came back to life or something. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, every part of my body hates me and screaming in pain. M stands up slowly and simply dusts himself off, adjusting his tie and slightly cracked mask. I have to admit, Joe, that surprised even me. To be so adapted in this powerful energy would make any normal being faint, he says sharply, slowly walking around him. Oh boy. The human boy starts to walk around the man as well, keeping eye contact at all times, but remains cautious. I'm not going to say I'm special. Everyone is special. But I have a mission to do. Protect the things I care about from you, and by hell, I'm going to fail, Joe says confidently. You should be confident about what you just said! Why did you say that? Yeah, why did he say that? I'm done if I know. Oh. What? You just turned into a ghost. What are you? Nothing! Nothing whatsoever! What are you squealing about? Nothing. I just saw a gnarly spider. Yeah, that's right. Another spider that should get out of here. Before I squish it. I really don't like squishing spiders without a good reason. But, spiders just won't leave. What's with your eyes? Nothing, it's just I might have a little phobia of spiders. No reason. Okay, dude, you're creeping me out. What's going on? Hey, look, read. Let's read. Guys, this Chrysalis is driving me absolutely bonkers. Rainbow Dash is the only one here, but if she finds out, then oh God, it's an all-out war in my own house. What's it on our? Ah, nothing. Vic, let's read. Joseph Gaston manages to. Oops, I'm too skip the few. Oops. Strong words, yet you haven't even begun to put up a fight. Let's cut to the chase since you screwed my plan up. This energy will be gone very soon. Frankly, I want to crush your skull. M yells, dashing towards. Dang it, he yelled! Oh, God, I always screw that up. Joseph gasped and managed to block a few incredible, fast yet devastating punches. Each blow to the block sent tidal wave. Each blow to the blocks sent tidal waves across the ocean. The human is unable to keep up and feels at least 6 strong punches to the face, stomach, and chest. It would surely have killed Joe, but due to the power in Kirk's armor he now wears, it's like a boxer's punch. But it still hurts. Well, no, every punch hurts, man. Jeez. Sorry about that. I had to, get something. Not do something real quick. Anyway, where was he? Oh yeah. Within a fraction of a second, Joe blocks the man's spine kick, deflecting the attack and causing him to stagger very briefly. But this is the chance needed. Joseph grabs M's tie tightly, then starts punching his chest quickly and hard as he can. The man in the mask groans louder each time the punch hits the same spot. Joseph Brooklyn starts kneeing the stomach. Oof. Yeah, oof. And goes to headbutt the mask, but M's reserves the steel mask giving a small bruise into the forehead. Ow! Both staggered back and takes a small breather. They're getting the hang of this quicker than expected. The ram rubs his stomach, the pain quickly going away. You gave it all. That's good. I just hope you can endure long enough. Joe stares at his opponent, thinking of his next move, but wants more time to think, so he asked the question. I'm curious. What happened to you after your sister left? You never explained. M paused for a moment, pondering the question. I know you're trying to think on how to beat me, human. However, you're also half serious about it. Why do you even care? If this will be your last fight, at least have some honor knowing the enemy, said Joe. Touché. That's actually touché. Props to that, sir. The man thinks about this and laughs darkly. Pathetic reason, honor. Give me a break. You want to know more? Fine. I was a few away from the conversation, gazing at the universe from more understands, but I felt a strange intent talking over my mind and body. I tried to resist, but it was so powerful, and how untrained I was. There was no way of fighting it. For the majority of time, I was in darkness, an empty void. But for some reason, there was light. My sister. I had a connection to her, a bond, even in a state of emptiness. Darkness could never stay away my thoughts for whenever I felt lost. M speaks slowly, walking around in circles in few places. I don't like how he's walking. It's kind of scared me. Yeah, me too. Rainbow Dash scared, huh? Then again, considering the episode, don't remind me. Joseph once again looked in awe, feeling sorry for the man again. To go through all that, losing a family member, being taunted and cast away to a planet with harsh conditions. But How were you able to live for that long without your full powers? That's actually a good question. The man quickly snaps around. Enough talk. Our power is draining. I hope you have your little battle plan ready because you gave me time to have plenty. He shouts. Don't even say it, Rainbow. I don't even say it. But not a word. Not one word of this. Got it? Fine. Suddenly, massive pieces of earth shoot into the air, almost the size of their bodies. Joe gasped, looking up into the sky, then back down again. Of course, by walking in circles, M used enough force to chunk right under Joe's nose. I knew I didn't like his walking. Yeah, you totally called that one. Yeah, we didn't make a bet. That's true. But this was no time to panic. He still has enough power to go through all this and could certainly not to be taking these pieces of rock willingly. Joe relaxes his muscles and slowly goes into a stance, breathing in and out. M sees the rocks quickly falling back down to the island and runs up to the fallen piece. He quickly kicks the big rock and shoots them across the land towards Joseph as if they were rockets. Woof. But his expression, which is confident, turns to annoyance when seeing the human male catching the rock with great ease and throwing them back to him. Have a taste of your own medicine, Mr. M. Yeah, give him the old one too. How'd you know that? What are you looking at with what? Seriously, what are you looking at? I don't see anything. Why were you what are you looking at? You've been acting weird lately. Shush. Read through. Oi. Sees the rocks quickly falling back down to the area. The man in the mask quickly smashed each rock. Sounds of crashing and booming is heard. Oh God, excuse me. Reaction time is also prices than ever before. Joseph has also relearned his training from Zenther. General Spirit. I should know he would bring him up to speed. At least this will be more interesting than our first encounter. Oh wait, this was M. Okay, let me redo that. Sorry guys. You're kind of off your A game, dude. It's been a while. Shush up! General Spirit. I should know he would bring. I think it would sound better if you wrote "No Jump Boy." I should have known he. I should have known. Yeah, that actually sounds a lot better there. No offense, dude, but it's just reading it out loud. You kind of like get a feel of what fits there and not sometimes. So sorry, I'm not disking on your stuff or anything, dude. But I do remember this fake. It's pretty old. So anyway. I should know he would bring him up to speed. At least this will be more interesting than our first encounter. M thinks, cracking his knuckles. Ooh. Joseph Brooklyn quickly gets into a stance, showing off his agility and skill. This time, M, I will bring all my train in motion, like I should have done before. No freaking door! Before, you got your ass handed to you. Jeez Louise. The man laughs with amusement, slowly getting warmed up and punches the air. Finally, some excitement. You You better be prepared, human. I'm not holding back any longer, he boasted loudly, running towards Joseph. Joseph ducked under. Hey, 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 I did it! I did it! Joseph ducked under the swing. However, he wasn't familiar with the stance M displayed and was making the human think how to counter his stance. No more holding back, Joseph thought. Yeah, no dare! This is life or death, boy! Life or death! You're into this battle way too much, says the girl who has the pom-poms and a sign says, Go, Joseph, go! Touche! La 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 la. What are you growling at? Nothing, I thought I saw something. What are you... Nothing! Nothing! It's that pesky spider again! I should be hiding so I don't squish it later. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's get back to the read-through. This is starting to drive me a little batshit crazy. Then the man let loose on his... Oh, wait, okay. Oops, I want to skip to here. Whoopsies. The man laughed with him. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I gotta check something. Sorry, guys. Oh, crap. Hold on. I gotta fix some stuff here and there. There. Duh, 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 duh. Crap, I lost my spot. Oof. The man laughs with amusement, slowly getting warm. Okay. Just bucked under the swing. However, he wasn't familiar with the stance M displayed and was making the human think how to counter his stance. No more holding back, Joe thought. The boy foamed his hand into a fist and launched himself at M. Joe threw his fist at M, swinging his arm in hopes to deflect him. But Joseph strikes the forearm onto the same side, straight in with his fist. The man growls in pain and quickly kicks Joe's stomach, sending him back a few meters and dashes towards Joe. He presses the advantage decisively and punches Joe's face. Ooh! Ooh, God, that gotta hurt. Oh, my face just like... Oh, it's like squinching out that because it hurt. That sounds like it hurts so freaking much. Oh, sorry. I'm in a very comfortable stretching position. Ooh. You know, stretch attacks and stuff. You know those things, right? Anyway. The man growls in pain and quickly kicks Joe's stomach. Joe's face, racking along his nose and mouth. With the other hand, M strikes his knee, making Joe choke, closing the windpipe against itself and cutting off the air. Oops. With the other hand, M struck his neck. Oops, sorry. I read that wrong, my bad. And cutting off air of his for a brief moment. Then the man let loose on his kicks and punches all over Joe's body, the power giving more adrenaline to keep attacking. However, Joe regains his footing and makes a swift uppercut to M's jaw. Woo, dude, this battle's getting dope! Making them yell and fly upward to soon crash into the earth. They both stand straight, breathing slowly. They were losing the power sooner than they thought, angering M to the end. Oh no! I thought I had more time! Damn you, Joe! Joseph Brooklyn wipes away some blood around his mouth, remembering the times being beaten up in the past and M's first confrontation. I feel something worth fighting for, making some use of my life for my friend. I feel nice. I feel nice. That's the best line you could do. Whatever, you're fake, your rules. But my channel, my rules. Do you really have to say that all the time? Yes, because I gotta keep reminding some ponies that it's more channel, more rules, more magic. What? Nothing, Spider. Huh? Whew. I don't know how long I can keep hiding her. Hiding who? Nothing. Nothing. Anyway, moving on. The human male swallows remaining blood, ready himself for another attack and charges. Ah! He yells. Okay, I must admit, that was the coolest battle scene ever. Oh my god. I was waiting for this moment for a long time, like ever since yesterday, since I finished it. Guys, that was a dope one. That was dope. Real dope. I love that fight scene. That was so cool. Better than the first one when Em and Joseph first fought. I can tell you that much. Amen to that. Word. Meanwhile, in a question out near Ponyville. In the fields near a few fields near Ponyville. Okay, that one didn't make no sense. Princess Celestia and Luna, General Spirit, Spike Sparkle. It's been a while since I heard the Sparkle part at the end of Spark's name. It's a wee bit funny. I forgot how funny it sounds like. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, I know I'm being childish, but that's just too funny. I must admit, that's kind of funny too. Sorry, guys. Okay, back to. Okay, none of that. Enough of that. Okay, let's do a review. Okay. In the fields near a few fields near Ponyville. Seriously, that doesn't make any sense. Princess Celestia, Luna, General Spirit, Spike Sparkle, Shadow Breeze, and the main six have landed from being in the royal carriage in search for and scattered armies of the Diamond Dogs, Griffins, and Dark Walker ponies. During their search throughout the land, they indeed found a few shattered forces in a smaller group of each race, but sometimes working together. Even the princesses, general, and main six had to admit their amazement seeing such cooperation against all odds. Hold on, who's talking here? Okay. Even though this court is destroyed, they still keep fighting and working together, General Spirit. Why? Tried Sparkle asked, feeling some sadness when thinking about this. Yeah, I gotta know why. Why do they keep doing it? I'm not curious myself. Ah, crap, I looked how much I have left, then I lost my... Okay. Joan Spirit looked at her what should normally be a glare, but instead a soft look, and speaks softly fighting they were fighting for what they thought was certain causes in which we don't agree with. And they wouldn't fight trying rather than surrender. Hate to say this, but it's impressive. Wait, General Spirit giving praise to this? This is the same General Spirit we're talking about, right? Weird. Alrighty then. Spike keeps walking forward and looks back, gesturing to some lantern. Uh, okay. Spike keeps walking forward and looks back, gesturing to some land turned grayish, with the magical source drained and some half dead trees, even the ones who died and our land destroyed. Spike Sparkle. Spike Sparkle, there are many things to learn when it comes to battles. You must maintain honor for all your enemies. What does that make you? Spirit says without looking at him. With a small grunt of defeat, he kicks a small pebble and continues forward with Rarity and Twilight. Quickly go over to talk. Princess Luna suddenly feels many life forms ahead and hears noises of shouting and metal colliding. She shivers at the thought and gallops ahead. Quickly! We must make haste! Hmm? Okay, seriously, who says haste anymore? I mean, other than people who are crazy Shakespeareans and like the Luna. But seriously, who says haste anymore? Luna, for example. Cause her dialect is a little sloppish. There's a little bit of a sloppiness. I mean, come on. I don't blame her because she's been like in prison 1,000 years and she hasn't been up to date with the new language we've been talking now. So, yeah. That's a good reason. Damn it, I can't win this one. No, you cannot. Shush you. Okay, you've been acting weird. What is going on? None of your business. It's the damn spider. Got it. What? No. I want to see. No. But no. 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 I kind of need that for talking, you know. My tongue numb now. Sorry guys, very, what about that for the little song on my tongue? Give me a second. Okay. The others follow in pursuit and stands atop a hill that oversees a massive rally of diamond dogs fighting Celestia and Luna's royal guards, able to fend them off and even throw them. The armored griffins are flying in the air, picking off flying guards and even swooping down to get some on the ground. Even Darkwalkers are kicking ahead, butting and using their dark magic in order to fend off the guards. The main six gasp loud at the sight, unable to comprehend what's happened. They're winning against the guards? Against the odds? Rainbow Dash start stares at the fighting, speaking worryingly. Guys? Guys? I hope you got a plan for all of this, because they're not gonna dance so easily. General Sprayer softly scoffs loudly, looking irritated by her command. Oh, for Luna's sake! You, a pony who is love-struck all that time and a shy yet deadly Pegasus, were able to defeat Lady Tara and were worried about all this? Actually, there's a good point, really. I thought you were supposed to be on our side. Well, um, technically, it's a little more different. Finish. And how is this more different? Well, you see, hey, is that a new Daring Do poster? Where? Anyway, Ray looks back with a stare. Oh wait, hold on. Whoops, why don't you skip the few? My bad. Ray looks. Oh yeah, Ray looks back with a stare. You're asking all of this to go against that. Oh wait, hold on. No, typo here. Okay. You're asking all of us to go against that. Sorry about my girlish voice. I don't know what's going on with it today. Princess Celestia and Luna closes their eyes to concentrate on magic, trying to muster something powerful, but they gasp out, feeling exhausted. Hold on. Okay. We're so sorry, my little ponies, but after... Plus a company of a dragon. But after fighting Discord, the man, and teleporting Joseph towards him, we can still use basic magic, but other than that, we'll need rest for anything big, says Celestia tiredly. The giant, the giant general looked at them with deep thought. Fascinating. Mm, what are you? A professor now? Pony looked at them in shock and annoyance, wondering why he said that at a time like this. But he remained composed and starts talking, but quite disturbing to hear. Even my magic may not be good enough. I still gave it my all, but rest assured, happy to fight the old-fashioned way. Sirius says, stomping his hoofs. Of course he is. Let's see. Twilight Sparkle and Rarity looked at each other and nodded, looking back at the princess. We're we're still ready to go with our magic, princess, they said together. Princesses. Sorry, my plural. Spike sighed deeply, smiling widely. We never get a break, do we? I'm all in for this, he boasted loudly, getting out his extended pole. Diddly bow staff! Kung Fu Dragon! I'm sorry, I had to. I'm sorry! Oh, God. Pinkie Pie giggled joyfully, bouncing up and down, making spring noises. Hey, we're all in this together. I got luck. We're all in this. Oh, God damn it! No! What? I freaking sung a line off of High School Musical. I don't like it. It leaves a weird feeling in me and a weird feeling in my mouth. Right, I don't like it. That's a little over dramatic, don't you think? How would you feel if you stuck with your childhood? Would your sister keep watching the same show over and over and over again? It's unbearable. Drives you nuts! Anyway. Let us proceed. I got lots of old cupcakes that need to be used up, so I'm making it rain cupcakes! Hmm? You know what to do on this occasion, Rainbow Dash? Yes, I do. You know what this calls for? What? Cupcake umbrellas. Things about to get messy, folks. Spike sighs deeply, smiling. Okay. Applejack scrunches her face up and shakes. What is it with you and cupcakes? I got my rope ready. Yeah, I gotta know. What is it with Pinkie Pie and cupcakes? I mean, sure, I like a good cupcake once in a while, but Pinkie Pie's a little over exaggerating. And another thing, how is she not getting chunky after all that cupcake and stuff? I'm like so lost. How is she not getting all fat, let alone gone to a dentist lately after all them sweets? Oh. Before any pony could finish their speeches, Spirit smirks widely and shakes his head. There is no need for your help. It appears that backup has finally arrived. Huh? Backup? What backup? Yeah, I have no idea, dude. But to see what she's talking about. In utter confusion, they all looked around for any sign of aid in case Spirit was making some sort of joke. This time, it is no joke. In the distance, on another tall hill, are figures standing on in front of the rising sun, shading their body features, causing difficulty to see who they are. Princess Celestia looked in surprise, not only to them, but to the sun rising up without her will, or even Luna's. They're surprised about that? It's an actual thing in our world, but then again, it's their world, so don't question it yet. Could it mean something? Twilight tries squinting her eyes, wondering if it's be more clear. Some sort of robes. Wait, that tall one in the middle. She suddenly gasped, seeing multiple arms come out. Oh my gosh! So many arms! Hey, it's the guys from Zenther! Nice! Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye! You all about to die! Well, then again, there are. But you guys get it, what I'm trying to say here. Suddenly, many more figures into the shade from the sun behind them appears onto the hill, staring down at the united army. Diamond Diamond Dogs looked up, finally noticing this, and just taunts them to come down alongside the Griffins and Darkwalkers. Fight us! They chant. As if their wishes came true, the figures started running down the hill with incredible speed, leaving dust trails behind the army. Are assured this fight will go down in their favor. But when they see more and more figures coming down the hill, they start to worry. Hundreds and hundreds of them are charging. The Darkwalkers quickly band together and use their magic to create a giant dirt wall. Get through that if you can, one of them shouts. Like grasshoppers, the figures jumped into the air, overcoming the obstacles like something happened. The figure with many arms spreads them out like a spider. Spike's eyes nearly popped out once seeing this. Hold on! Is that? Banzai! I love this spider dude. Even though he was in the past chapter, I love this dude. He knows how to have fun. Grandmaster Chardonna, the spider, shouts out, seemingly enjoying himself, and drives into the army. Spike notices their familiar faces. There is Master Yang, the lizard, who also drives into a couple of Diamond Dogs and starts attacking them swiftly, taking out a lot of them as they were nothing. Then a female anthropomorphic rabbit lands on a griffin in the air and knocks it out, jumping to all the flying griffins, using strong, precise kicks, punches in order to knock them out. It was Miku. Loud roaring is heard when every pony starts at the source of giant anthropomorphic rhino is charging through the army. Kernot, he charges like a train, going off the speed limit. Ponies, Diamond Dogs, and Griffins fly into the air and crashes into their allies. General Spirit smiles widely, seeing his old master return and some familiar faces. He is surprised that quite a few students in orange robes arrive to fight, and boy did they fight. Losing a lot of fitness, he was taught alongside Kirk, but at least youth plus excitement can be enough motivation. Princess Celestia looked at Spirit in awe and shock. General Spirit, are these the Xanthurians that live across the sea? How did they know about this battle? Yes, about that. I gave them a message 2 days ago before the event unfolded. When I had great suspicion, I am again sorry for keeping this away from you and Luna. But I needed more information before I could be certain a battle was happening, and at least you all get to meet the other lives besides the lives in Equestria, Spirit says with a smile. He makes a good point. It's been very quiet. Hold on. Where did Rainbow go? Rainbow Dash? Dashy! Dashy, Dashy, Dashy! Where'd she go? Chrysalis? Get your Black Titan in here now! You! Stop doing that! And what are you gonna do to make me? You forget, my world, my magic tricks. Now, what did I tell you about that? It's a habit of mine. I don't care if it's a habit of yours. Thanks, Alice, you got me in my own Schwarzenegger anger voice. I don't care if it's a habit of yours. You can't do that. Now I gotta explain all these to a girl. Well, mostly her. You're lucky no one else saw.
I swear to everything holy, if I see another one of your little cocoon things with someone in it, I'm gonna make sure I force you back into that hole. God knows what will you look like after that. Nah, do I make myself clear? Ugh. Don't open it until I'm done with this. Understand?
Fine. Look, if you're going to live here, then we'll have to set some ground rules. Give me a second, guys. You know what? We'll have to finish this conversation later. Right now, I'm busy.
I don't want to see another one of those again.
Yes, sir. Careful not to slip. You did that on purpose. Of course I did. What else do you think I did it? Minus for joy. Anyway, the little gem dragon watched his allies using their chi fighting skills, giving nostalgic but most of all happy to see old faces. He just can't contain his joy and starts running down the hill. He hears Twilight protest for him to stop, but this isn't something you can stop to as a master in Chi. He will honor his title. Amen to that. Running like a speeding bullet, Spike jumps high in the air and whacks a griffin in its face using his pole. The Gem Dragon falls down and whacks another griffin, fighting a Chi student who quickly bows and resumes fighting nearby enemies. Spike Sparkle chuckles and fighting random diamond dogs and dark walkers, easily having an upper hand in speed. Chardonnay uses his webbing, takes hold of a few random griffins, and starts spinning them around. The Spider Master is precise when targeting his opponent, hearing them yell and groan in each collision. When noticing Spike fighting, his fangs click together and easily maneuver toward the young master and start helping him out. Hey, it's good to see you again, young Spike. Chardonnay says cheerfully. Okay, it's been a while since I've read about this dude, so I kind of forgot his voice I did with him, so bear with me. Spike smiles up at him before clicking a dark walker in the face. You too, Grandmaster Chardonnay. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Chardonnay? Chardonnay? I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Okay, click together and easily maneuver towards the young master and start talking about. Spike smiled up at him before kicking a dark walker in the face. Oh yeah, these are some cool moves. How have you been since we left? Doing well. Miku and Kernot have been training very hard ever since Yujigo left and became adepts. I don't know. Said Chardonnay, webbing a griffin and a diamond dog and throwing them into the air. The Gem Dragon sees Miku knocking them back down to earth. Hearing a loud crash, Miku's Spike shiver. Adept? When was that a thing? Chardonnay, I don't know, somehow rasps and waves a spider arm. Bah! Master Yang said he needed to rethink how we train all our students. Speaking of which, he says, elbowing a Dark Walker pony that was thrown by Master Yang. Out of nowhere, General Spirit starts doing impressive fighting moves against the opponent, surprising Spike to no end. Removing about that opponent could perform Chi, Spirit swats away a Dark Walker and stares at Chardonnay, both staring each other down before the large white unicorn smiles in appreciation. It's great to see you again, after many years, Grandmaster. Joy Sparkle and her friends also join the effort. She and Rarity uses their magic to catch some Dark Walkers and make the magic rendered useless. Now! They shout. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy knock out the ones Twilight targeted and approach to stop it. Any remains griffins from flying in the air. Oh yeah, now we're talking. The rainbow pony. Sorry about my voice, guys. The rainbow, no, main pony cheers. Okay, I really want to do the yeehaw, but I'm like embarrassed because my folks are like on the other side of my door. So yeah, I still feel embarrassed that my dad is knows about this, and we went to a Christmas expo last time, and we saw My Little Pony Christmas tree themed Christmas tree, and he said that would be a tree for me. Kind of still hating for that. Kind of still mad at that, really. He makes this like a he makes this a joke of his now, cause I don't know why he just like drives me nuts. Really, some days I really just can't handle him. You know, he doesn't know that I'm doing this just to get rid of an addiction problem I have. I'm not going to go into further details about it. It's a little more um, personal, personal problem, really. But yeah, it's kind of embarrassing sometimes that my father knows about it and he makes fun of me of it. Yeah, so sorry you have to hear this from me, guys. Just my dad's not usually supportive about this, really. So yeah. Anyway, let's just get back to the read through, I guess. Now I'm depressed, guys. I can't read it now. Great. And there's my little brothers that are kind of a little annoying. Yeah, I got a complicated family, really. Anyway, my brothers drive me absolutely nuts. I swear, those two are trying to kill each other. One of them going to win one day. I swear. The love of God. One of them is trying to kill the other. It's non-stop crying with my little brother. My second little brother. Non-stop. Because my first little brother, my other little brother, won't stop being a little brat. He just won't stop. Anyway, enough about my family problems. God, now I can't do it now. Nah, it's not even. Let's try. Yeah! Round 'em up, little doggies, Applejack hollers. Losing nearby Diamond Dogs, Griffins, and Dark Walkers to help the Chi students get better hits. She even apple bucks a few, sending them into Kernot's charge. Pinkie Pie and giggles loudly, yet madly, for some strange reason, and cupcakes fall from the sky, splatting their faces for many opponents for the Shattered Discord Alliance. That's just a really good name, Discord Alliance. Not bad. Princess Celestia and Princess Luna galloped toward a group of injured Chi students. Their horns glow together and are able to partly heal them. They stand up, feeling better than they were, and bows to the princesses, running back into battle. For every pony who is seeking aid, come to us. We can partly heal your injuries," shouted Luna. Spike Sparkle smiles at this. He noticed. Okay, I'm going to check how much I have left of this. Yeah, I still got quite a ways, guys. Okay. Trillian takes a small glance and chuckles. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoops, one, two, skip the few. Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, come to us. We can partly heal your injuries, shouted Luna. Okay. Spike Sparkle smiles at this. He noticed they're winning, but there are still a few who are still wanting to have a fight, and they're a few meters away, almost surrounding something or some pony. Hey, Tridonia, what's going on over there? Yeah, what is going on over there? Yes, I wish to know too. Princess, you're already in here. But yeah, your company is up there. Sometimes I really get it's annoying when she's right. Yeah, she's supposed to be the bad guy. Un momento, guys. USA. Anyway. Takes a small glance and chuckles. You shall see. Generally takes a small glance and chuckles. You shall see very soon, dear friend. Diamond Dog, Darkwalker, and Armored Griffins, and all together circle around some pony with massive evil smirks on their faces. They happily taunt and threaten a lone figure, a male white anthropomorphic rabbit wearing a white robe, similar to Joe, Spike, and Yang. His ears are flopped down to his back, and bridge over his nose bears a scar, and his has colored blue eyes stare all deeply. Look at this! A bigger little bun rabbit. Want a carrot? A small diamond dog mocks, earning laughs all around. But the white rabbit remains calm and collective, slowly bringing out a wood-carved sword. His stare pierces through their souls. The mysterious figure speaks his accent slightly, hinting Japanese, strong and mature. You all have made a pathetic choice. I am not in danger, he says, suddenly disappearing like a flash of lightning. What is this, Dragon Ball? Every pony who circles around gasps in fear, wondering where in the world he went. But their faces turn pale as the mysterious rabbit appears like magic. He slowly sheathes his sword, carves wooden carved sword. Every pony falls on their backs with a loud thump and groans. The male rabbit breathes out slowly and speaks softly. You are the one in danger. Spike and the others were watching all this, and he couldn't help but geek out over what happened. Oh man, that was so cool! Spirit chuckles, shaking his head slightly, and shouts over, You're still a show-off, Gugan? I don't know. When hearing the name, Spike blinks confused, but he remembers now. Joseph was told that Gugan was a rival to Kirk, but was defeated by the human and soon became friends with him and claimed as equals in training, and also the father to Miku. Washington wasn't no time. Spike wasting no time. Spike runs up to him and bows. It is an honor to meet you, Master Gugan. God, I can't say his name. I hear you lost to Kirk, but became friends with him, and sorry for Joe's defeat your daughter in the spar. Gugan simply blinks at Spike, shaking his head softly. It is an honor to meet you, Master Spike. To meet you too, Master Spike, he says hesitantly, knowing who this is. Chardonia slowly walks over and chuckles, seeing that the Shi student and other masters are sorting out the last standing wars and one surrendering. Where is young Joe? Twilight Sparkle and the girls all gasp, almost forgetting Joe is fighting against the man showing. Wait, they all forgot. Well, I kind of don't blame them. They were kind of preoccupied at the moment. Fighting the man somewhere. Joe's fighting the man right now. Now with the man. Miku suddenly lands near them, causing a big thump. The daughter of Gugan? I don't know. For Gugan. I couldn't help it. Looks at them all and bows in great respect. Speaking in her familiar, calm tone. It is an honor to see you again, Master Spike. And an honor seeing you, friend. I wish to see the princesses of Equestria despite these circumstances, but I must insist that we find Joseph Brooklyn and aid him in battle. We cannot leave him. Master Yang walks over to the group and touches Miku's shoulder gently. I am sorry, but this is a fight he must do alone. Young adept, and besides, can you feel the energy? Grandmaster Chardonia, I don't know. Master Yang, Spirit, and Spike all close their eyes, sensing an energy far away from them. General Spirit opens his eyes. The energy that obtained is getting weaker and weaker. At this rate, they'll be out of a special charge. Princess Celestia walked towards them with Shadow Breeze by her side, still recovering from using his previous use of abilities. All we can do now is hope. Suddenly, there all sounds of grunts and pain. A griffin and diamond dog scattered towards them, appearing, knocking out food. Footsteps are heard, walking softly towards them. Yang and Chardon and Guin freezes up, feeling an extremely familiar presence, and looks to their left. Wait, can it be? Master Yang whispers. Every pony sees their reaction. Fluttershy, Rainbow. Wait, who's walking? Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Applejack return with Twilight, Rarity, and the others, seeing the new face. Whoa, guess y'all are the ones who trained Spock and Joe. Y'all okay, Sugar Cube? Like you're staring at a ghost, said Applejack, looking in their direction. General Spirit is more calmer than the others already, sensing his feelings from a while ago, but he never actually thought this could happen again. He smiles more genuine than he ever done for the past few years, catching the attention of the man in six, Princess and Spike Sparkle, which almost terrifies them, and decides to see what the fuss was about. Dust discovered yet another lone figure walking towards them, looking almost like an anthropomorphic being, but is lacking any animal features. "Who is that?" asked Fluttershy curiously. The figure in the— Oh, wait! It's Joe's dad!
Yay, boys!
The figure in the dust makes a slow stop, waiting for the dust to settle down. Real dramatic, boy. Yes, that's kind of dramatic. Shush you. This makes the one, but I do agree. This makes the ones who don't know who is could be more nervous, but ready to fight if needed. B. Soon the dust cleared the way. Every pony gasped loudly, besides Spirit, yelling, Charlie, going, Guggen, I don't know. They couldn't believe their eyes. Another human. Bum, bum, bum. Totally called it. A tall man who almost looks like Joseph has black, short hair that wasn't washed in a while, a slightly wrinkled face, and green eyes. A black beard with a few hairs, looking ungroomed. His face looked tired and depressed. He stares at them all with his piercing eyes. Joseph? Twilight asked nervously, but looking closer, it's not him, meaning one thing. General Spirit smiles more and bows his head slightly. It's good to see you again, Kirk. What? The main six, Spike, Princess Celestia, Miku, and Kernot, who just arrived, screamed out, Kirk? Am I hearing an echo? You mean the one who went to Zenther? You mean the one who went to Zenther as the first human? Rarely exclaimed. The first ever human to step onto Equestria? Rainbow Dash gasped. The one who saved Equestria alongside Spirit and Chariot? Fluttershy says nervously. The man called Kirk smiles slightly, nodding softly, and speaks out in general nature voice. Yes, that is me. I am the man from all those years ago. I don't know what Spirit told you, but I am Kirk, otherwise known as Gregory Brooklyn. I called it! I called it! I called it! Bye! I called it!
Yay, boy!
Sure, I had a lot of veins, but that was my, one of them that I was sticking to. Bye! I am on fire! Bye-bye! Totally called it!
Yes!
Bye-bye! I gotta show you my victory dance!
Bye! Bye! Yes!
Totally called it!
Yes!
Oh god, my arms are tired now. Guys! So called it! Yes! Oh my god, happy days! So called it! Yes! Nelly! I'm so happy right now that I totally called that. That was quite dramatic. Hey, how would you feel if you did that? True, I never suspected it. My boys, that was too good. Too good, my boy. I am a forbidden boy. I'm a happy brother, I'm a happy man. Oh man, I am so happy right now. So happy. Oh, so happy. So happy. Okay. To the main six, Shadow and Spirits. Spike Sparkle. Shadow and Spike Sparkle. It is as if the world around them fell into a silence with the expansion of the wind. Howling along strongly at this reveal, Twilight Sparkle, Applejack, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, and Fluttershy slowly walk towards Gregory Brooklyn and stares up at him, taking all of this in. Their friends and love interests father in the flesh. Wait, love interest? Hmm. Father in the fresh flesh here, talking to them before their very eyes. They heard so much about, but to finally meet him for the first time and this circumstance. Twilight Sparkle keeps looking up at him and stares, sniffing a bit. Are you really Gregory Brooklyn? Our Joseph's father? Be right back, guys. Alright, let's see. Okay. Scroll up a little bit. Gregory is surprised to see this kind of reaction but they must be his close friends and the ones looking after him all this time. He slowly kneels down to them and smiles softly once more. Yes, I am his father. I am his father. Sorry, I had to do it. Sorry. It called for a Darth Vader tone there, dude. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What's Darth Vader? Oh, you got so much to learn about Earth. Woo! Gonna be fun. And class for Earth knowledge of 101 is back in session, apparently. And all the other girls are graduated. Well, sort of. Keep learning new things. Meh. He is now hugged by elements of harm. I'm his father. I love my son more than I could for anything else. He is now hugged by the elements of harmony, being caught off guard. He slowly takes this all in by hugging back. Are you the ones who looked after my son? Fluttershy smiles widely. A tear drops down from her eye and sniffs. Yes, we're his friends. He is like family to us, and we love him so much. Sorry. Barry smiles wider and gasps softly, hugging them more. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I thought I lost him forever. Wait, where is he? Where's my son? Barry asked, seeing difficult expressions. Well, you see, your son's sort of finishing off supervillain. With a bunch of mojo power that was stolen from Equestria's land. So yeah, I don't know, far off island. Better yet, we have no idea where he or the other guy is at. So yeah, that happened. We bow back into the battlefield. Yahoo! Joseph Brooklyn and them are still fighting fiercely, causing an incredible amount of destruction to the land in the middle of the ocean. Looking like a true battle, there is some trickles of blood on the ground, rocks leading towards the man wearing a mask, continuously breathing. Joseph Brooklyn in the face. Oh, beating Joseph Brooklyn in the face. His stomach, his suit is completely ruined from top to bottom. The once well-ironed and clean three-piece suit is now ripped up, scrapped, torn, blooded, and his hair is absolutely messy. He yells louder and louder each time he hits Joe, wanting to bring him down. Why won't you die? Joe is no better condition. His arms is almost completely broken and torn off. Oof! The chainmail and fabric is almost destroyed. Bruises, bleeding, and cuts are all over his body, yet the human isn't giving up so easily. He blocks M's punches and kicks by blocking, then he turns the table against him. The boy heart beats the mask again, wearing another crack from the mask and holding onto the neck, and starts punching M's chest with all his might, grunting loudly with each punch, causing dreadful amounts of pain on the man. I won't die until I beat you, M. If it's the last thing I ever do, Joe screams, kicking his stomach, which makes M gasp but is cut off by being elbowed in the back of the head. M managed to recover from the blow by dodging a heel drop kick from the human male and flicks his foot off Joe's face and knocks him back. Regaining his senses, M kneels down on the one knee, desperately gasping for air and coughing out more blood. Why? He should be dead by now. Why does he keep coming back and back? Damn, I'm no better either. Thinks to himself, painfully holding his torso area. Joseph falls on his back and moans in pain, feeling his body seizing up, and slowly breathes. It hurts. It really does hurt. Now, I have to keep going. Joe thought, slowly but painfully getting up. The man sees this and slams his fist into the ground, purely in deep rage. That's why that he's still getting up. Just die already! Accept defeat! He screams painfully. No, I'll never let you harm my friends, even if I die to stop you. Joe shouts slowly, getting into the stance once more. M takes a few more deep breaths and stands up, growling at the accursed pain. It has been a very long time since he felt this pain when being alone and fighting off the creatures, and yet he is being beaten by a mere boy who is 17 years old. You just like Kirk, bloody stubborn in the very end. Suddenly, they both feel so empty, falling into their knees, both staring at themselves. The power they had is gone. There's no need not to be healed anymore. The super strength is gone. The great agility is gone. The man bails his hands into fists. So, what is worked so hard to achieve is now gone. Until a few more years, I can gather more on other planets. He gives Joseph a death glare. Just because I lost this doesn't mean I'm letting you go so easily. This planet still has plenty of energy sources. When I finish you off, I'll leave Equestria, and once I gain enough power, this whole world will feel the wrath of my sister Joy, and to the ones who betrayed her, starting with you, M says, standing up smoothly as if the pain is gone. Joe slowly stands up again, holding his stare against them, and gets into a fighting stance. Over my dead body. M grits his teeth together and runs towards Joe again. A spin kick which Joe successfully blocks this is followed by a set of quick jabs from the demigod. Then M stepped forward, left leg pulling back and struck out, his instep slamming into Joe's shin. Ow! The boy yelled, his right leg lifted off the ground. Head drops as he leans forward, seizing the back of Joe's head with his fingers. He forced his head down and rammed his knee upward into his face. Joe reels back in pain. Ah! He screams. He remembers a certain Chinese film and goes to perform this movie. Dude, now is not really a good time to try out movie moves right now. This is a do or die situation. I quite agree. This is kind of a bad timing for this kung fu move, was it? Yeah, you're so getting the hard learning experience of this world real hard. Suddenly, Joe makes a double palm heel blow to both of M's ears. He boxes his ears? That was the Chinese move you're talking about? Going downwards along the cheek and into the throat. He shoots an elbow upward into his abdomen and goes into a palm heel strike to the groin. Ooh, which makes the man howl in agonizing pain. Woo! Nut shot! Woo! Woo! That's gotta hurt! Whoa! I think his family jewels turn blue and turn into sapphires and rubies. Woo! Talk about a pain. Oof. Oop. Revealing his youth. Young looking but hard to tell. The two of them of give me a second. Okay, here we go. The man yells, for Joe is mask, sending him rolling across the ground. Strikes to the groin, which makes the man howl in agonizing pain, and punches the mask, sending him rolling across the ground. By recovers and stands up. A piece of his mask races off, revealing his mouth, young looking but hard to tell. The two of them starts exchanging more blows at each other, grunting and groaning in pain, letting out all their rage and anger. For M, it means the world of meeting this human, for he isn't any different to Kirk. That kid got some issues. Agreed. For Joe, it means to protect everyone he loves and redeem himself for all the wrong he has committed. At least he will die trying. Okay. Um. Crap. Joseph's face was seen better day. Crap, I lost my spot. I was checking how much I have left. Yeah, I said I would end it here, but it's so good. I need to see what happens next. Punches the mask, sending him rolling across. The two of them starts exchanging more blows and letting out all their rage and anger. For M, it means the world. Okay. For Joe, it means to protect everyone he loves and redeem himself for all the wrong he had committed. At least he will die trying. The man yells louder than he ever done before, grabs whatever chest piece that human still wears, and brings him down to the ground, holding him in place, and readies a fist and starts slamming down into Joe's face, yelling each time the strikes. He keeps doing this over and over and over, losing count on the punches he did to the boy's face as they slowly died down, breathing heavily, getting tired. Just die, Joe! He rasped out. Joe's face has seen better days. I've been a bit. Once one of his eyes is bruised up and is completely dazed, wondering how he is still alive, but there was a chance to get back at him. Joe punches his neck with which dazes the demigod, and the human does strong kicks to the man's face, sending him back a few inches. Never, I will never give up, he says, shakily kneeling. Joe stands up, staring straight, lifting his arms into the air, and suddenly a mixture of rage and determination from the top of his lungs. The sound echoed across the ocean. Joe! Don't die! Sorry, had to. Sorry. It was perfect timing. Are you ever going to finish this, or are you going to make it 2 hours long? Oh, shush you. M screams just as loud, running to Joe. Their fists collide with each other while not sending a massive wave. It shakes the grass viciously at the force of the punch collision. They start to yet again exchange kicks, punches, but for some reason none of these deflect off each other. And if there is a hit with both of them hit each other at the same time, they look weary into each other's eyes, feeling exhausted deep down, but they still keep on fighting, finally becoming what be equals in terms of speed, strength, and power. Joseph, Brooklyn, and M collapsed into each other's foreheads, slightly pushing against one another, pulling their heads back for a strong headbutt. Ooh! Ow! Headache! Ow, 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 ow! Ooh! Especially with that mask on, too! Ooh! Owie! This makes a loud boom that causes them to stagger backwards slightly, hearing ring noises in their ears. No freaking dare! Joe is trying to concentrate on M, still having the willpower to fight on as he very slowly steps forward. M rubs his face mask, feeling the crack in the middle. The pain is now unbearable, but seeing Joseph inch forward means this fight isn't over yet. He too inches forward slowly, maintaining his balance. Everything I've done, Joy. I've done for you, for revenge, for the ones who corrupted you and killing you. Would you have done the same for me? M thought. Joseph is getting close and closer, slowly but surely, and friends after all you done for me. I hope I can repay you with this, stopping the man doing further damage. I love you all, Father. Thank you, he thought faintfully. As the beaten up pair met the breath for air slowly, clenching their best hand into fist, making this punch will be the deciding factor. In all of this, the fist started shaking, building enough to make this count for good. Raising their fist into the air, the man goes to swing with a painful yell, but suddenly feels Joe's fist into his face. Ah! The man rolls across the ground violently towards the edge of a cliff, but barely stops near the edge, feeling powerless and weak. He didn't get up. I lost. Joe shivers all over, watching M carefully and beginning he would get up for more. That was all he had left in him. Thankfully, the man didn't. I won. Oh my God, I won! Joe thought blissfully, a massive sense of accomplishment in his life inside a warm feeling. But boy still heard painful breathing from the man. He is still alive. He decides to stagger over, wondering if M had any last words. Oh, wishes Joe's killed once, and he vows to never do it again. Even with this advantage, once Joe is close enough, he kneels down roughly and quietly stares at his opponent, to think they were both fine and fired up to fight for their cause. They both feel like zombies. He noticed M slowly rolling over, breathing heavily, but looks at Joseph. You beat me. Now what? You're going to kill me? M barely asked. The duo just stared without any words. The man starts laughing until he coughs soon, breathed heavily. Why? Why would you? After what you've done, wanting a path to redemption, of course. However, there was something Joe just couldn't understand and had to ask now. Please tell me, is it really because of what Kirk done to you, sister? Or those three gods? Em pondered for a moment, looking at the human once more. He speaks quietly. Yes, all I wanted is revenge for my sister, for everything she had done to keep joy in everyone's hearts. But she, of all people, gets corrupted by darkness to save me, and for that reason, Kirk, the human who you resemble, killed my sister, and this world aided it in that honestly. I wish I was never created. Maybe she could live happier without me. Suddenly, a shiny object gleamed next to M's face. What the? Wait, that's my sister's jewel. Ugh! He gasped, seeing a piece of his sister. Once he holds it into his hand, he starts deeply into it. So, something did fall here. Guess I didn't search hard enough. Hold on. It stepped into my mind. Ah! He screams. His hands quickly touch his head, to which Joseph is shocked, not knowing what to do. The jewel activated some sort of link into the man's head, showing some sort of vision from the past. It was the battle against Kirk in the same armor as Joseph fighting his sister, Joy. Whoa, flashback! But something was different. He is seeing something that he never seen before. When Kirk defeated his sister, Jo was temporarily back to her normal self, but broken down, explaining to the human about how this all happened, and she never meant this destruction, for the darkness inside corrupted her. Joy never begged for forgiveness, but if he ever encountered her younger brother, somehow keep him and to say that she always loved him and couldn't live without him. But the earth beneath her began to crumble, sending Joy to her to her room. But Kirk Doom, I think that was supposed to be, but Kirk was able to quickly hold in onto her hand, telling he wouldn't let her fall. He asked what if there was another way they would try and work something out, but the goddess of joy said there was no other way, and seeing that she was going to turn back to her dark self. Joy begged Kirk to let her go, but yet he refused. She had no choice but to use a spell that stung his hand and let her fall silently into the rocks. Kirk screamed out despite Joy killing someone he loved deeply. He sees the true side of Jo and wanted to save her. The man gasps loudly and holds onto Jo's arm, looking up with an expression full of sorrow and regret. I saw a vision. My sister against Kirk. He didn't kill her. He tried to save her. After all this time, for the first time in a long time since Joy died, he never felt so much regret and pain. What? Jo asked, wondering if this is a trick, but something told him this time it's the truth. Blinded by my own rage and wishes to seek out revenge at any cost, I caused so much death and destruction for my sister. And said, tears fall down his cheeks. Oh, sorry guys. The man is a... Oh wait, hold on. Jo is speechless. Never in his life would he expect his powerful being, who almost destroyed him is breaking down. But if he truly sees a vision of the past, what should Joe do? He thinks long and hard about this. There is still a chance to right your wrongs. We can help you. The man is able to chuckle, not evilly or mocking like, but a genuine chuckle. Joseph Brooklyn, it is too late for me. My crimes are far worse than yours. I had done things you wouldn't believe in belief that I was avenging my sister. But look at me now. I disgraced her memory. Joseph, I am sorry for what I done. I will never ask for you to forgive me, but there is something you must know about Kirk. Joseph Brooklyn looked down, letting Am say his piece since he at least deserves something from all that happened. What is it? What is it? Kirk is your father, Gregory Brooklyn, he said, breathing quietly. Joe's eyes widened in shock, heart pounding, and seriously debating if this was true or not. What? It can't be, but think about it. Why did it say he resembles you? Why did I say he resembles you? And why does the armor fit so perfectly? M presses, wanting to tell he's giving the truth. But why me? Why try to kill me? Joe demands. M looks away and stares at the sky. Because I wanted Kirk to feel what I felt on losing someone you love. If you died, Gregory would have died inside, having nothing left to live for. Besides, he was too strong for me to fight. I had no chance, but you were the key. And if you did die, I would have let Gregory know. Joe looked defeated, hurt, and doesn't know what to say. Now that M realizes the truth, what now? But M slowly starts taking off his mask piece by piece, slowly revealing a bruised up face with some blood dripping down his nose. His eyes are brown and is actually a handsome looking young man. You're complimenting this now? Worst timing! He almost looked as old as Joe. My name is Mir. Was to be God of freedom. Be warned. Peace, wisdom, and life are still out there, many, many planets away. They're not alone, he says with sorrow. The human gently touched the man's shoulder. Mayor, I forgive. Me here? Mir? Is it me here? Or Mir? Is it Mir? I feel like the H is silent. I forgive you, he says, but suddenly feels the earth beneath Mir falling along with him. But Joe, despite the pain and tidiness, drawn close, he holds onto Mir's hand. I got you. Please let me go. I wish taking my punishment. I'm full. This is the only way, Joseph. Mir asks softly. A soft smile appears on his face. Joe grits his teeth, fearing the same turn of events. No, don't you do it! Mir grabs a small stone and stings Joe's hand, letting it go by accident. The human reaches out for Mir, but he sees him falling to his doom, but holding the same saying while whispering, Thank you. Joseph Brooklyn closes his eyes, slowly opening them to see Mir is gone. Depression fills up his entire body. He could have saved a life, but he failed. But his body is starting to give way. Eyes slowly dropping, and the last thing he sees before sleeping is him falling down into the ocean. To be continued. What? You must be joking. That can't end like that. Of course it doesn't. There's another chapter, but seriously. That was an epic battle chapter. An epic chapter, if I say so myself. The ending was so sad. Oh, it made my heart squishy. But that was insane. Don't you agree, Crystal? And goes, ah! How long have you girls been standing there for? That depends. Yeah, that depends, Sugar Cube. Why is Chrysalis here? Well, you see, funny story, and why is Rainbow Dash in one of those filthy cocoons? All that! I told her to hold on for a second until she, so we could explain living arrangements, cause me and Twilight has something to tell ya. You guys can't leave yet. Beg your pardon? Yeah, Krishna sort of took it a little hard. Apparently when I read this, it opened the portal, and it only lets things come through it, and then go back into it. So, yeah. Sure, you could have when you were in your 4 hooves form and stuff, but now that you're like that, it's a little complicated. So, until then, Krishna is a new roommate. Yay! Funky Luffy? Yes? We'll talk about this later. Understood? Guys, I'm so dead. Okay. Chrysalis, do you mind? Oh, right, sorry. Ew! Ugh, that's gross. Yeah, hope that thing don't stain. You'll have a lot more problems than stained clothes, darling. Touché. Be right back, guys. Okay, so yeah, the girls are not too happy about it, and we'll finish this conversation later after I finish this. But thank you so much. This chapter gets a big old thumbs up. And by the way, speaking of thumbs up, click that like button down below. Also click that subscription button and the notification bell to let you know when I'm doing new videos. And also, if you're not subscribed yet, then you're not a true fan. If you haven't subscribed yet, well, why haven't you done it yet? You do that, you hear more of my stuff and my so funny voice. I'm sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. Anyway. And also, share my video and my channel with your other fellow Brony and Pegasi sisters so I can get some more subscribers. If you guys make me hit 30 or something higher than that, then I'll do another read-through or a video or something, and I'll do that, and it will be in an honorable memory of those who have subscribed to me. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you bother looking at the screen, this is your homeboy, a Funky Luffy, signing out.